What's going on YouTube and cryptocurrency family? My name is Harry and I am the Crypto Vet, and thank you so much for tuning back in. I really appreciate everybody's support, and I'm gonna come back today with another video on my take on the market and where we're going. For everybody who's been liking my videos, subscribing, commenting, I appreciate it so much. If you're brand new to the channel, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, notifications. This is time sensitive content. If you don't like me, please hit the subscribe button even more, and then just tell me why you don't like me in the comments. I'm open to constructive criticism. I said I'm doing my best to make this channel. It's me and a couple of friends and my girlfriend who run this channel together, and we also have other YouTube channels that do gaming, tutorial guides for gaming, the crypto. We stream on Twitch, so all of those links are in the description. So if you are interested in any of this stuff, please stop on by. Before we get started, if you haven't, what do you call it? Subscribed? Is it subscribed for Twitter? What do you call it? Follow me on Twitter. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, I do post any trades that I'm about to enter as I'm entering them if I'm not already on Twitch. So please just follow me at XRP Veterinarian. I also will answer questions on there. I do contribute to the XRP community as well as the crypto community as far as price predictions, answering questions, anything with the economy, finance. So if you haven't followed me, just hop on there real quick. And I said I try not to spam it too much because I want it to just be more crypto related and go from there. So let's go ahead and head back to CoinMarketCap, and we can see today that we are still sitting in that little bit of a sideways trading. Bitcoin's at around 11.3 and a half, XRP's right below 25 cents, Ethereum still sitting above 350 at around 375. Let's see who the biggest gainers are today. Looks like whatever this is, reserve rights RSR is up 22%, coming down. So not any huge gainers so far. Again, not very many losers either. Uniswap is down 10% to $3.14. And the more I wait, the more I wish I would have just traded it all in at $8. But I said there's more than one cycle. If you think you missed the boat, just hang out, right? Hodling is the best way to invest in this market, dollar cost average, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and start on the Bitcoin futures charts. I know I keep bringing this up over and over and over. It's not that they have to fill for any reason whatsoever. The reason they fill is because people get scared because they don't want to buy more. If there's this guy sitting behind you going, hey, we're down here, we're down here, right? Don't forget about us. People drive the market. Market is Bitcoin right now is anybody who puts money into it determines the price of it. Whether you're a retail investor, an institutional investor, there's still a person behind who makes this purchase, right? So if you're scared, other people are scared. Now, the way you take emotion out of this is when people are scared, you buy, and when people are greedy, you sell, right? And that's so hard to do, even for someone like me and other traders who are way more experienced than I am, because I am by no means a master at this. I would say I'm better than most, but I'm not a master. My calls are wrong sometimes, but I do it by managing risk. So if you saw this here and you had a guy lingering behind you telling you like, oh, you gotta come back here, you gotta come back here, or you can't go up, eventually you're gonna come back down. Will Bitcoin surprise us like it has in the past? You're damn right it could. So just make sure you keep this in mind. We still have our legendary gap here that has its own Bitcoin trending on Google Trends for CME gaps, but now we have this new one that we're hovering right above. And as we come into the weekend, no talks on stimulus approval yet because Pelosi and Trump are arguing over $300 billion at this point. There's a lot of uncertainty at this time. So just don't forget these CME gaps. They don't have to fill. They just usually fill because people are the ones who put their money into this, right? So let's go ahead and go to Bitcoin. I have kind of a zoomed out picture here, and I know this is a lot on the chart. I just want you to see all the way back from when we had our Black Swan event to here. It started here back in March to where we are now. Is it going up or down? It's going up, right? So if it's going up, that means we are in a bull trend. If we zoomed out even more, we knew that if we had a line roughly around here, we broke out of the long 2.5 year resistance. And now we've been in this for the past 2.5 months here, right? So we know that we are in a bull trend, but however, we have maybe just made a bigger symmetrical triangle in the meantime as we're waiting post-halving to see what's going on with the world and everything. So let's go ahead and zoom in now, and let's get to where we are, and let's take some of these technicals off, okay? So let's go ahead and take my swing off. The swing is a script that I found. It's attributed to somebody. I just edited a little bit to emphasize bigger swing points. So that way I know when there's like a big heavy dotted line, I know that is a huge swing or pivot point. So right now we can see we're above our daily exponential moving average, which is the teal line, and we are above our weekly exponential moving average, the dark blue line here. And then I added 2 more blue lines. This one at top is at 11.5, which was at a very critical swing point. If I stretch it all the way out to here, you can see that we traded a lot in this zone. And to make that even more clear, I'm going to come up to the top and go like this. So with this box here, look at the volume we had traded from there to there with the VPVR. So this was a huge point where we couldn't figure out what the price was supposed to go up or down. We're back into that now. So if we're back into this, uncertainty trading point, which way are we going to go? This is where it gets tough. I do not trade when we're in the middle of a triangle like this. I wait for a touch at the top and then maybe a wick at the top to let me confirm, yes, this bad boy is going back down. This was indeed the top. Or I wait for right here where we have a moving average below us, another moving average below us, a really good support here. We're in the middle. And we also, I noticed when I was watching a video this morning that Carl from the Moon actually mentioned that we may have like a diamond pattern forming. Very well could be. This is on the 4-hour chart. The last time we saw a diamond pattern was, let me get this out, and you can kind of see it here. This was the diamond pattern we were calling last time. And just kind of visualize that because my lines aren't the best. But these patterns typically have about a 50% up or down. I think the actual terminology from the books is saying that it's more likely to go down depending on how big the line is in the middle of the diamond. So if you have a really short time period and then a huge candle wick in the middle and then another short time period, so 5 to 10 candles, then at that point is more likely to break down. So it'd be like 55% to 45%. But either way, all it's telling us is that we have we don't know. We have an indecision pattern forming. Now this here could also form into, a little head and shoulders, which would then break down exactly to the point that we are thinking it'll go to, which is right here. Let me straighten that line out. Right? So where would that put us? That would put us on top of our 20 EMA, daily EMA, as well as on our big support line. So right now I am not trading as far as on Bybit trying to time the market. Right now XRP, which I usually trade on Bybit, of course is following whatever Bitcoin does. So until I know I have a good idea on which direction Bitcoin is going to go, I'm not trading XRP at the same time because I need to know where Bitcoin's going before I can trade any other crypto because it's going to kind of go with it. You could have the best news and results for one crypto, but at this point none of them have truly decoupled or are not correlated at this time. So where do we go from here? I'm still kind of sticking with my guns that we are going to trade sideways here until we either get news on stimulus or we get some sort of news that's just going to sway the bulls and the bears. So we'll just sit right here. I think if we don't have another test up to at least 11.5, we'll probably just trickle down until the 20 daily EMA touches us. But in the end, we are still in a bull run. Look at this. We are above all of our moving averages. And if I go all the way out to the daily, and we just check like what's happened every time we do this, above the 20 daily and weekly exponential moving average, bull run. When we cross, we've been in a bear trend, and vice versa, right? So here we are now. If you don't think we're in a bull trend, I don't know what else I can do to emphasize it. Please ask me questions if you don't think we are, and I will do my best to answer them. I said I'm not trying to show my intelligence or anything over anybody. It's just we are in a bull trend. So shorting right now for I saw somebody saying they're ready to short to like $6,000. I mean, hell, we barely even made it to that during the dump. So we would have to have another lockdown again, no stimulus, and so much more to actually get down to that level, in my opinion. So right now I am just waiting for Bitcoin to make a decision whether it's going to try the 11.8. And if I see some wicks like this, I'll short it down to about 11,000. If we come down and we touch here, I will for sure. If we don't have if we have some bar candles or candle bodies flush at the bottom, I may wait to see if we actually come down to test a different support before actually going in on the long, because right now we're in this symmetrical triangle based off of the line from the black swan event, the coronavirus. But if we take that out of the mix, this bottom line here is the actual bottom of the symmetrical triangle. So we're in a very, very strong indecision point here. So I'm waiting for confirmation either here, here, or down here before I'll enter another short-term trade. So let's go ahead and talk about Ethereum for a second, since I haven't talked about Ethereum in a while. Ethereum's in the same boat. This is the daily. We've been above it. We've formed this ascending triangle now, and ascending triangles typically break to the upside. It doesn't have to be, but we also have the support of these moving averages below us. We've had a decrease in volume, showing that this hasn't been a volume-backed breakout here. So, if we had a huge spike in volume now and the price was to go up, I would definitely see us hitting 500. But in the short term, we're definitely probably going to just ride this out until, again, we hear some news in the world. Right now, everybody is scared. I have these two lines here because I follow the RSI in accordance with divergence from the MACD as well as volume in the VPR to help me know whether or not I can enter a short-term trade. If they all don't line up, it's not that safe for me, and I just wait, right? And right now, if we were to have this come down, this RSI have a bounce around the 46 to follow this new uptrend, as well as staying above these moving averages, I would be very, very confident that we would have at least some sort of breakout to the upside more than the downside. So, keep an eye on Ethereum. I could see us in the next week or so definitely breaking the $400 mark again, as long as the news goes along with it. And then for XRP, here on the daily, let me shut off my scalping tool. There we go. I tweeted out that we have a head and shoulders pattern forming, and I had the neckline way up here, and I'm starting to think maybe the neckline is actually right here at the 2483-ish, 2485. And the only reason why is because we came back down here after this setup, which I wanted to trade the short so bad, because the TD sequential on the daily, that's a very, very strong indicator that we are about to have a trend reversal. The reason I didn't is this one candle here, that wick came down and touched the moving average. So I was like, it could just go right here and launch up to 30 cents. But I just decided to sit back because, the world, I didn't have enough reassurance, and it was right. I would have lost because I would have longed from here up, and it came down to here. So now that we have more information, take what information you get, and if you were wrong before, accept that you were wrong before, and take the new information and get your ass in gear, right? So if this is the new neckline, we're above the moving average, above this moving average, lots of volume ready to go. We've had some, where was it here? Oh yeah, we've had bounces on the MACD, so could we bounce right here and go again? We sure as hell can. So now with this new information, I still think that we are going to have a breakout of XRP to above 26 cents, which is the struggle right now. How high we will go, we do have more resistances above 26 cents before we hit 30, but the next one I think what we'll have trouble with is going to be, where was it at? Right here, right at around 28.25. Only because as you go all the way back, 28.25 seems to be a number where we've just stopped at for a while, and it's kind of, or not 28, sorry, 27.75. So, let's just watch out for XRP. If you did want to long right now, I'd say low leverage, long below, have your stop loss below the 21. So low leverage, and then your exit's going to be somewhere between 27 and 30 cents. Just depends on how much risk you want to take. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I will be streaming live on Twitch later today, trying to find a good entry point for some trades on Bybit. If you would like to trade on Bybit, I do have an affiliate with them. Links is in the description. Just I think it's Bybit something CryptoVet, and you will get trading bonuses as well as reduced trading fees. And they were negotiated the same as most of the other YouTubers. So, pick your favorite YouTuber, but only do this if you're an experienced trader. So I do not need the affiliate bonus. I do get a bonus or commission if you do use any of my links. Remember, guys, these links are only if they help you. Don't do it just to help me. If you want to help me, just hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and just participate in the community. If you have any questions, answer, or just join the Discord. I'm more than happy to voice chat. To talk. I'll go over charts with you. If you got a question about a coin that you don't know anything about, and you know a little TA and you just want to see what I think about it, let's go. I'm here for anything, any type of intellectual debate, questions. I said I love it. So thank you again for watching this video. If you have any questions, down below, and I'll see you in the next one.